Hello and welcome! This is my top 10 wishlist for arenas in Elden Ring. People found out the cut content, the Colosseums actually had stuff inside of them, a full-on arena inside of them. So that gives me the thought that we might actually get arenas. And in the previous games, Dark Souls 2, the arenas were kind of random places built for PvP. However, Elden Ring has some pretty good places already that could be turned into a PvP arena in the future. Here we go, top 10 in no particular order. So first off, we have the legendary battle where we put down the great general, the Star Scourge Radahn. All the way in Khalid, can provide cover and force mages to come towards us. They're quite durable, because Radahn's not here shooting them to oblivion. Oh, well that one wasn't durable. And it's a very big open area. Of course, cut it into a smaller section, that way it's not just someone running away for their life once they get low on HP. My favorite spot is all the way up here in the top right corner. We got the really nice view of the water right there, and it's fairly flat with a little bit of difference in inclination. So that is one done. Like I said, this is in no particular order. So up next, we have the boss room of Estelle, the natural born of the void. It is a absolutely beautiful area with lots of nice real footing and watery footing. If you don't know, water increases lightning damage, well, reduces lightning resistance. However, I think that's only if you are completely covered. Like when it rains, pools of water increase lightning AoE. So, you know, this is probably the best for a faith build, which I am. Also, if you look in the water, you can see the reflection of magic, which makes it look even cooler. Only thing I think about this that they should change is increase the lighting, as it is pretty dark in here. However, that does make magic look way cooler in here. Next up, we got the isolated divine tower, or any divine tower in reality. However, this is my favorite, as we have a corpse of the two fingers, we have the burning Erd tree behind us, and we have Farum Azula in front of us. It is a very beautiful spot with some of the most important stuff in the game just, you know, all around you. It is a decently sized roundabout. The two fingers corpse here gives cover from mages, spam mages, and a little bit of a obstacle course. White phantoms also just jumping around. You can use it for jumping running attacks. Jump running attacks, yes. Also fight for the high ground. I notice PvP, people tend to like the high ground, even though it makes it easier to miss your swipes with some weapons. Next up, we have the Elden Throne. Of course, it is a gorgeous area, perfectly flat, and a giant rectangle or square. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a rectangle. I even have a pretty interesting idea about this boss fight. So, could have the winner of the most recent match sitting here in a throne. One person could spawn here right at the entrance. This is whoever lost their previous match or had the most recent loss. Don't really have to go too in depth about this place. This place is gorgeous. We fight two pretty good bosses here. One probably filled people with rage and whatnot. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have the Crumbling Farum Azula, where we fight Maliketh the Black Blade. It is another beautiful area, and it has pretty good cover all around. These pillars will keep you safe from mage spammers, from Moonveil spammers. Can't keep yourself safe from rivers of blood, though. Rivers of blood hits through walls if they're close enough. There's even, you know, fall to your death spots, so the people who don't pay attention during PvP will fall to their death. It is a fairly open area, and there are natural walls. They just have to put a fog wall there like they did before. The place is technically a giant graveyard for demi-human remains, and it will become the graveyard for many players as they die in the arena. And we have a little statue of Merika. Next up, we have the royal moon grazing grounds of Queen Manor. I believe this place would be very nice for a small arena. Maybe a fog wall in front of each of the chairs, that way you're stuck in this circle. And this is kind of very wishful, but I would like to see a throne up there with Ranni sitting in it, just watching us kill each other. That would make this even cooler. However, by putting a fog wall in front of all of the chairs, you are constantly stuck in the water, which means faith build! I am kind of biased towards the water areas. I've been a faith build in every single Souls game. I just love throwing lightning spears at people. But yeah, I would love to see a battle here. This is technically part of Ranni's house. So it would make sense to have Ranni sitting here watching us. Could be lore-wise, you know, Ranni watching her apostles, her devout knights fighting each other. And they could even add one more thing to it. Whoever has won the most recent battle will spawn right here, closest to the throne where Ranni would be sitting. While whoever lost would spawn at either entrance, probably that one, as that one leads to Ranni's, you know, area. Next up, we have the Academy, specifically Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon's boss fight room. However, not this circle area. This circle area would be pretty good. However, I kind of like this area, this hallway, a little bit more. One person spawns here closer to Rennala. There could be a fog wall here, and Rennala is just sitting there watching us, you know, kill each other. Fog wall over there, of course, and no one leaves. Then one player spawns here close to Rennala, the other spawns by the doorway. It's a fairly decently small sized room for melee PvP. For mages, there's decent cover using these bookcases here. Next up, we are at Volcano Manor, specifically the place where you fight the dude with the pizza cutter. Ever since I fought the guy with the pizza cutter here, I was like, wow, I really want a PvP here. Such an amazing area. It would be so amazing to PvP. But you can. Yeah, it's a fairly nice open area. All the chairs and tables will provide temporary cover from mages. Temporary as, you know, you can roll through them by break them. It's a fairly nice looking area. You got the creepy statues, fireplaces. The place is already fairly well lit. As you can see, my character is very bright here. Right here, not so bright. Still fairly bright. There's never really a super dark area in here, which makes it look really nice. Just remove this dead body. I have no idea who this is. And just like the other places, we could have the winner of the previous arena battles spawn here where Pizza Cutter would normally spawn. And then whoever has lost the most recent arena battle spawn over there at the entrance coming up the stairs. Or well, in front of the curtains, because, you know, that area would probably be blocked off with a invisible wall. Next up, we have the Great Waterfall Basin. This is where you fight the twin gargoyles. Is it twin gargoyles? I don't remember their name, but I hated them because there's two of them. Anyways, this place is gorgeous. There's lots of cover using these tiny rocks over here so you can protect yourself from mage spam. There is flat area over here so you can PvP on the flat area. And there is a water area here, so if you get baited into the water from a faith build, you're gonna get absolutely destroyed from the AoE shockwave. And you get the gorgeous waterfall on one side and Nokron's eternal sky over there. Next up, we have the Erdtree Sanctuary, not that far from the Elden Throne. I really liked this place. It looked really good. You get a good view of the Elden Throne and the burning Erdtree. There's lots of cover. There are pitfalls here. If you're, you know, not thinking right, you'll just fall off and die. You could even put an NPC up there to watch the battle to make it more cinematic feeling, but I don't know who would exactly fit here. After all, a lot of the NPCs of Lendel are dead, like very, very dead. Especially after you know, do the endgame stuff, then literally everyone in the capital is straight up just dead. But yeah, they could have the winner of the previous arena battles stand here, as they would have behind them the giant burning Erd tree and the Elden throne behind them. And the loser would spawn on that side, facing them with all that glorious view behind them. But yeah, those are 10 places I would love to see as an arena if they ever add in arenas. Many other beautiful places in Elden Ring that could be an arena. However, there are so many that this would probably take an hour or more. So if the video does well, I'll do a part 2. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time.